Hello and welcome to a new video on the HKCM Global channel. My name is Philip. Today I'm going to take a look at the stock of Starbucks. As always, we are going to take a look at my overall expectation for the stock. I'm going to take a look at my intermediate short-term scenarios on the charts, and I'm also going to, again, as always, take a look at the indicator charts. Let's dive in. So basically, in the overall expectation for Starbucks, at the moment, I am expecting the stock to have topped out in wave 1 back in July, summer of 21. And I'm now expecting the market or the stock to be in a larger consolidation correction within wave 2, which is going to take some more significant time and downside before it will be completed. But as with all corrective moves or with all moves in any market, in any stock, there will always be counter trends within a basically a subtrend within the major trend. Right now, overall, I'm expecting this to go down in the future, but at the moment, I'm expecting the stock to be in a counter trend upward move here, in a corrective B wave to be exact, which is unfolding here, and I'm expecting this to still have some ways to go here. Our target for this move is around $134 to $148, and we are also invested in the stock. We have a long entry, which is currently stopped at our break-even or entry price down here. We entered the position in the summer of 24. So right now, we are in the profits here for this position, for this trade, and now we are questioning from the short-term scenarios that have come up and are unfolding at the moment if we should hold the position or if we should already sell and not speculate on the rest of this move to unfold over the next weeks and months for Starbucks. In the long-term expectations, in the overall chart, we also have an alternative, but which is losing momentum by what is happening on the short-term charts at the moment. It would mean that we have not yet completed wave 1. So basically, everything from over here would move up one level, and this would have, or only this high in 21 would have only completed wave 3. This low here would have concluded wave 4, and we would then need a continued breakout, not just above the high, but also above this target zone here, above 148, and then continue on, form a new high, and this whole correction that I'm expecting at the moment would be delayed by quite some time here. Just to outline which targets we are aiming for here in the long run once the B wave is completed, or once we have confirmation that the B wave would have completed. So wave 2 here would basically correct everything that the stock has ever done in the past. So it's basically a complete correction of the whole cycle that the Starbucks stock has completed since its IPO here. We would have a overall, that's what we are expecting at the moment, completed first 5 waves for wave 1, and then we obviously wave 2 is the subsequent expectation here. We would be expecting at least $63, more realistically $48 to $27. So a significant downside potential here for Starbucks, but it would also mean that this would be a very, very attractive entry, since I'm not expecting Starbucks to go out of business anytime soon, especially not if you look at the prices for a cup of coffee over there. So that's my overall expectations. Let's now take a look at what is happening on the imminent chart. And basically we are at the moment expecting that the first part of this corrective B wave has completed here. I'm viewing this as a WXY formation for the B wave. We're expecting the W wave to have completed, and we are now in the X wave, and then there would be the Y wave coming up here towards completing the B within our target zone up here. Basically, so some imminent downside potential, but then another final move to the upside, and the alternative outcome would be that we have already completed the B wave at this high, and we would continue the downtrend, but for this to occur we would need a break of 71.53, and also of 68.33 then in order to trigger this downside. It would mean that there would be no further upside. We would already continue the downtrend as shown to the targets I've just shown here for wave 2 overall, and yeah, we would no longer see another upward move. And that's also, as I mentioned before, the situation why we are discussing or thinking about closing out our long position here, because if the downtrend continues, of course, we would probably then be stopped out on break even. Yeah, there would be no harm done, but we would also be losing all the profits we've collected so far. Since we are still leaning towards the with our primary expectations still leaning towards the market or the stock to continue one last time to the upside, we are, for the moment, we are holding our position. But if there will be signs that this continues to the downside, this continues to be an impulsive move, and there's, we are not seeing any sizable counter move or anything that, suggests that the upward trend will be continued, then we are probably going to close out our position. Let's also take a look at the indicators here. Short-term time frames, 4 hour, 8 hour, coming down, are closing in on being in the oversold territory here, which is supportive of my expectation that we are going to see another move to the upside pretty soon here. 8 hours still has some more potential left, so has the daily chart as well, but those charts are at the moment not looking like that, like a clear break to the downside happening anytime soon. I'm expecting them to go to oversold territory, and then I'm expecting them within a recovery to deliver enough fuel for the stock to reach a new high within the B wave. But overall, if we look at the longer time frames, for example, the weekly, we are coming down in the MACD. The MACD is starting to cross down. So we are forming clear sell signals. We're losing momentum. We're also closing in on my long-short indicator here. So this is clearly indicating that in the long run, the expectation has to be that this is going to be a B wave top, or already has been a B wave top possibly. And the market, the stock will then continue its downtrend and continue to new lows, as mentioned, below the $68 mark at some point and in the future. And also the monthly is also losing some momentum here. We've already seen clear divergences on those last highs here compared to the August 21 high. Would of course be nice even on the monthly to see another high here being made in the B wave. Still holding up those divergences would be a clear indication of a top having occurred here. Yeah, so to sum it all up, overall expectation, long-run expectation, is that Starbucks stock is in a correction of wave 2, having a lot of downside still remaining here. But in the shorter time frames, we are still expecting some more recovery to happen soon, once this imminent move to the downside has completed. It will, of course, present us with a very attractive short opportunity once it reaches this zone. And in the long run, of course, we will have a very, very attractive buying opportunity here, which will then probably trigger a long-term uptrend. Let's just, for the fun of it, let's make a projection of possible targets for a wave 3, assuming that Starbucks at some point will reach the 61.8% retracement at 48.26. Let's project wave 3 with its minimum target from here, assuming we are going to be reaching the 61.8 retracement for wave 2, which is a typical target, perfectly in range. The minimum expectation for wave 3 would be around $330. So a very, very attractive buy coming up here in the long run, after, of course, also a very attractive short trade if we reach the target zone up here. Yeah, so that's, in conclusion, my expectation on the Starbucks stock for the upcoming future here. As always, if you liked the video, leave a like, also leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, activate the notification bell, and if you're also interested in what else I'm doing, follow me on my Instagram, Klinkmüller, easy to find, and see you next time.